So I wrestled a little bit with how to get started here. Just figure, hey, I can't figure out where to begin. Begin at the beginning. So my earliest memory for you, Mr. Black Bear, beginning story time. I was 4 years old, and we're coming back to Oklahoma from California. Mom's coming first. She's gonna get the new place and get it all situated. While Dad works out his, whether he was quitting his job or getting laid off, I don't know. I was 4, but he's going to stay and finish that out. Be 2 weeks. And well, back then, when I was a youngster, they at least this airport didn't have, where you walk into the building and you walk down the hallway and then into the plane. You walked into the building, got your stuff, walked out on the tarmac, up a little set of stairs they got going up into the plane. I think it was a DC-9. I'm not sure. But, and then they'd pull the stairs off and off you go. Well, what I can remember for sure, my memory is standing there beside my dad watching the plane fixing to take off. And they pull the stairs back and shut the door, and the little turboprops fire up. And I'm enamored with aviation, even back then. But it was the coolest thing in the world. Sit there and watch that happen. And then those engines just went flat. They just shut off. And the door opens back up, and the stairs come back over, and 3 people run out and run back to where they were putting the luggage in and start crawling around in there. And it's like ants on a piece of cheese. They're just going nuts all over the place. Well, the people that are standing on the other side of the fence outside, they were, there to watch their loved ones. They're all starting to freak out. Hey, what's going on? Hey. And, they get up. Somebody tell us what the hell's going on, or we're coming through this gate. And Skycap Porter, I don't know what they're called. He was the guy running the show out there, directing the people where to look, blah, blah, blah. He comes over and says, well, we've lost a passenger. And, what do you mean you've lost a passenger? Well, they were there when we were seating them. They're not there now. They went to do the stewardess walked through, saw the empty seat, checked the thing, wasn't there. And the people there that were with him, they don't know. They thought he was in the bathroom. And they so he goes, well, who was it? I don't have a name, sir. I'm just, well, can you describe him? So he gets asked this little walkie-talkie and wants a description. He says, white blonde hair, about 4 foot tall, and wearing a green shirt. It's 4 foot tall. Is that a kid? And I'm standing there looking up, and I can see my dad close his eyes and start to turn his head down. And as he's doing, I'm seeing the airport guy on the other side of the fence looking down to where he's starting to look down. He goes, kind of like him. Now, I do not remember getting on the plane. I do not remember getting off the plane. I do not remember crossing the tarmac or how I did it. Got across through the gate and back there to stand with my dad. I have no idea how I did that. I don't remember any of it. It's just, I know that, speaking with Dad as I got older, that I was on that plane. He watched me go up that ramp with my mother and my little brother. And according to my mother, she fastened me in, turn over, wrestle with my little brother, get to him fastened in, getting everything situated, and then, as a good parent does, the engines fire up, and she goes, okay, there, check, stuff. I'm missing the boy. Hey, stop. And, and of course, Dad, when he looked down, he's like, oh, shit. What the hell are you doing here? And I don't remember any of it. I do remember that my entire intention was, can't wait for the plane to go so me and Dad can go home. Again, have no idea context why I did it. I just didn't want to be separated from my daddy. And technically, he was my stepdad, but he did the job and gave me the name. He earned it. I remember we were talking once I was about like 10, having a little heart-to-heart about some other stuff that I'll discuss later on down the line. But he did say that. And at that time, the first thing I thought was 4 foot tall. Oh shit, it's one of the boys. And he said the second thing popped in mind was, fuck, it's Ronnie. And he said at that time, then that's when I noticed there was some pressure on my leg. And he said, in my mind's eye, is exactly what happened when I looked down. You were standing there, had your hand on the back of my thigh, just standing there going, like, what? What's up? What's going on? It's one of many, many, many crazy, stupid, and utterly hilarious things that have happened to me, usually of my own accord, that I'll drop on here. You're welcome.